Mic test, mic test. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Buddy Bison stream. I hope we're all having a wonderful day today because I most certainly am. It was a relatively easy Monday for me. Just took a class that my bank signed me up for, which was pretty nice, although it does go for the rest of the week. And due to me having like additional stuff outside of the class that I need to take care of, today's stream is going to probably be a little bit shorter than usual. I usually try to go for like 2.5, 3 hours, or maybe even more. But this one is probably going to be 1.5 to 2 hours. So without further ado, let's get on into it, because if we don't have as much time, we need to be efficient. So last time we finally got Raging Bull in our party, found out that it was not our girl Yuna, but it was our girl trying to remember what's her name, Yufa. Yeah, not Yuna, Yufa. And now she's in our party, and we're doing pretty cool. So square, square, square. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, does that. Okay, and what's her circle looking like? Wait. Okay, so it's just like a dispersion of energy. Okay, that's a pretty. Okay, that's pretty good. And then. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think her. I think her stuff can be pretty good. But unfortunately, we're fighting enemies that don't seem to really be weak to her. But I do need to remember that it's yeah, now I can charge my my attacks, which is pretty nice. And it seems like there are enemies.
It's my turn.
Okay, I need to get used to all the different controls. No, okay, so I guess what am I looking at here? Am I able to break down doors? Is that a thing that she can do? No? Okay. like I'm like, oh, I need to immediately get into things, and then it proceeds to get stuck immediately. Like, she has to be able to break down doors, right? No? Okay. Getting, oh yeah, I love her skate shoes. Getting, I am surprised that I'm already having this issue. Oh, there we go. Did not see the little yellow thing, but I did see the blue on the map. Like, it opened it up for me.
Something's there.
Okay. I thought maybe it was something else, like a monster. So I'm surprised there was nothing on the ceiling. God, I love how she does, like, the spin into it. I don't know if anyone else does the spin into it. No, okay, he does a roll.
It's my turn.
Taking point. Treasure chest located.
Okay, here we go. Crimson Spar. Oh yeah, and I also remember that we got the axolotl guy the last stream, so now I'm able to just buy a lot of the materials. Okay, so that's good. Oop, excuse me. Yeah, the slightly annoying part about all the traversal skills is their presence in enclosed spaces sometimes will aggravate certain aspects of it, where it's like, oh hey, look, I'm able to run up walls, but I didn't mean to run up this wall right now. I already put those on. Okay, I just want to make sure of that. Okay, good. That, and you have a thing to open, because now if I see a dead end, it's like, okay, I just need to search for a switch. Like, that's what this game has tuned me into. Okay, life elixir. Going to immediately come down and use that, because why wouldn't I? I have 7 levels in the in storage effectively, so that's good to see. Okay. Okay, so a lot of her moves seem to. A lot of her moves seem to have big wind up and big vulnerability, but big damage. Now, unfortunately, a lot of the enemies have weaknesses and stuff, so it's like, unless you're attacking with the weakness, it's kind of pointless to be doing big damage. It's not like, oh, I'm doing big damage in spite of the weakness. It's, no, it does big damage, but it needs to be on the weakness. I kind of wish they implemented like a damage triangle kind of thing, where it's like, okay, one enemy, like enemy types will be like super effective against, or weapon types would be super effective against certain enemies, neutral against others, and then relatively ineffective against the last. Because as it is right now, what's the, there we go. Because as it is right now, you only have one person to use for each enemy type, and it kind of sucks. I don't want to say, sucks isn't the right word, but it's limiting, right? I wish I had 2 people for each enemy to have be reasonable for use, instead of it being like, oh, this is the only character that I can reasonably use to take care of this issue. And I feel like having a weapon triangle would kind of mitigate that issue. Okay, so I need to go this way. There we go. I just noticed that the wings never change from the color blue. Kind of wish they did. I kind of wish the color of the wings changed depending on who was flying. But that probably would have been a little bit much. Oh yeah, the doctor fucking, like, knocked us all out. This can't be. Was I mistaken? And why is that adventure? There you are! It's you. So that's how it is. Adult Kristen and his friends from the bar were actually the Monstrums. Consider me ensorcelled. Ensorcelled? What the hell? You're not a doctor, are you? Oh, but I am. I happen to be well-versed in the field of medicine. Don't you think camera angles in anime can be weird sometimes, and then just like fucking close up on her plumber's crack, basically? An apt hobby for concocting sleeping elixirs, wouldn't you agree?
Fine, you win. I'll tell you the truth as a reward for catching me. I'm only moonlighting as a doctor. My real profession is thievery.
Oh.
I travel across the entire continent in search of all sorts of treasures.
Thievery? And now you've got your eyes on selling something in Balduke. It also seems that you were previously aware of this ancient structure. That's right, little lady. Can't call myself much of a thief if I don't do my due diligence, can I? But I'll confess that even I can make a mistake from time to time. This passage was one of the canals built during the 100 Years' War. They were used by the Norse devotees to defend its people against outside threats. There's nothing of value here anymore. I concede that it's time to cut my losses. But the Monstrums, hiding within a bar in plain sight, now that's a discovery. Once I learned that Adol Kristen, the notorious adventurer, was hiding here, I was certain that the treasure I was looking for couldn't be far. And I was no more chagrined to deceive you all than you were to pursue me. Tell me more about the history of this place. You really are as peculiar as they say. You're not hoping to get away from this scot-free, are you? Sounds like we'd be doing everyone a favor if we hand you over to the authorities. Oh, how adorably naive. You're very welcome to attempt at love. But I can't promise that the identities of the Monstrums won't slip from my lips. What? Watch out! Okay. Well. These ruins appear remarkably decrepit for being hidden underground. Where did those monsters come from? These guys have been lurking beneath the bar, huh? Maybe they're just a little thirsty. Let's put them out of their misery. Let's do it. Okay. Like, the thing is, boss enemies will, just be neutral damage types. So it's like, it's in the game that there are certain enemies that can just be neutral damaged by everyone. But I wish it was a weapon triangle so it could be, like, I could at least move around in certain areas as two people instead of just like the one that they decide, hey, I don't think if any of these folks are feeling it. Yeah, you know, you're right, Sleeper. None of these folks are feeling it. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate. None of them are feeling it. Maybe Doll is feeling it, but in her newly blossoming soul. But how are you doing today, Sleeper? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's one less thing to worry about. Wait, where'd she go? There. Yeah, God, that running posture. Just ass out. Where do you think you're going? You haven't even apologized yet. Haven't you caused enough trouble already? Hey, did you guys find her? Hey, did you guys find her? Oh, speak of the devil. The bar patrons and staff are doing well. They're all waking up and nobody was hurt. Thank goodness. Mission accomplished. And with that, the jig is up. Do what you will with me. And all his comrades returned to the Dandelion with Sarati. Eventually, the Dandelion patrons and staff all awoke, and the unrest waned. Subsequently, you were like, hey, you're cool with us because I guess whatever, we can't let you let our identities out. You're after the hidden treasure of ancient Glia? That's right. It was said to be hidden by the Glian royal family during the 100 Years' War. For 500 years, people searched for it, but after so many failures, it was disregarded as a myth. But I learned from a reliable source that it was somewhere here, in Balduc. If my information is accurate, then there's upwards of tens of millions in gold. And the objective of your expedition to Balduc was to search for this treasure. I think I've heard about it before. And tell me, was it described as a myth? It wouldn't be much fun if it wasn't, right? I may be speaking for myself, but I prefer not living my life scrounging for leftovers. You're not the least bit afraid of being caught, are you? I used to be a thief too. I wasn't that reckless. Yeah, Doki was a thief. That's how we met him. He was like, I'm here to steal from this castle. He's like, bada bing, bada boom, I'm crushing these walls. Do you have any other leads? I don't let her smooth talking into getting involved. Might be a scam. I guess hidden treasures are right up your alley, aren't they? And one 500 years old at that. Sounds like an adventure all on its own. Yeah, adventure! You have the face of a child who's just received a new toy. I knew you were easily captivated by adventure, but I didn't expect this degree of eagerness. If I did, maybe I would have thought twice. I have a small proposition for you. A peace offering, if you please. Would you let me join your group? Okay, Archie. Hold it. You're in no position to make demands. And after everything you did to us. Oh, come on, I said I was sorry. I worked my frail little fingers to the bone making sure there weren't any side effects. I don't think that's the issue here. Perhaps we could consider it better after hearing your reasoning. It's simple, really. With you, I have a better chance of finding the hidden treasure. In exchange for your generous hospitality, I'll donate my services as a doctor. Criminals like us should stick together, right? He's blackmailing us. If you refuse to offer, then all we've worked for may very well be swept into the gutter. In that case, we don't have much of a choice, do we? Should have seen this coming a mile away. Maybe it won't be so bad. Having a doctor around would be nice. I say we let her join. That seems to be the logical course of action. I discern no disadvantage in consenting to this proposal. She's not wrong. It's the only compromise we've got. Let her stay. If we're lucky, she'll try pulling something else on us. I really hope she doesn't. Excellent. You've made the right choice. Then I suppose we'll be seeing a lot more of each other from now on.
That actually went pretty well.
Yeah, it did. All that glitters complete. Golden gloves received. You gain an eye, Sarati. Now accessorize dispensary. Yo, dispensary, give me that weed. What? Sorry, I will now assist you in the Grimwald Nox. Nice. Ooh, that was a good chunk of Nox points he gave me. I'll take that. The break room has been repurposed into a clinic. You should go and speak with Sarati. Sarati. Okay, you guys are here. Let's go. Is it the break room? Is that this room? No. Where is Sarati? Over here? Talk to Anamona. So my dog said it had no effect on me. You found Parks appeared to be in a peaceful sleep. I too wish to experience how it feels to sleep. This is why I returned to after finishing that errand for that creepy mask lady had me do. I leave you for a second and you people can't even defend a bar on your own? And the culprit is an outlaw with a bounty. As if we do not have enough of those. I mean, true. 100% true. But I mean, come on, man. You don't have to rub it in like that. Okay, where the flippin' shit the bricks is Sarati? Over here? This is the forge. You guys are there. Literally, pretty sure I've checked every. Is there a door? Oh, fuck. The door opens? Didn't think the door opened. My, miss me already. Come pay me a visit anytime you need some medicine, or if you're lonely. If you come across any medicinal formulae, do deliver them to me, would you? So I can create very solid and liquid medicines for you at the dandelion. Give her formulae to expand your selection. Oh, for some point you can make elixirs. I'm sure an adventurer like yourself could benefit from more medicines. I look forward to seeing you soon, handsome.
Hello there, Adol.
Hello there, Adol. Ooh, I can already make XP, so it's fine. But 1,000 XP ain't all that much.
Always such a tease. Take care up there.
You can now use map travel again. Cool. Give me a 50 Mira. How's it going, my man? Hope you're doing well. Oh, God, I keep forgetting what the... What's the shortcut? Is it none of the face buttons? What's the button? Oh, left on the fucking D-pad is teleport. Okay, cool. Good. I am doing good. Just so everyone knows, today's stream will be a little bit shorter than usual. Probably around like 2 hours. Just because I have some stuff to do tonight. Because this entire week I'm going to be effectively commuting to and from a training that I'm doing for my job, which is nice because it means I'm not doing like real work throughout the week, and I get free meals, so I like that. So I don't have to like, I get to eat breakfast, and 2, I don't have to like make lunch or pay for the ingredients for lunch, which is always nice. But what that also means is that I now have a commute to and fro, so that kind of pushes back some stuff in terms of timetables. And additionally, the things also only end at 5:30-ish, so by the time I get back here, it's around like 6 already, and I need to do my Japanese lessons and all that stuff in this small amount of time. Cool, I got East 1 and 2. Nice, 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 nice. Your light, the might of the raging bull, deliver the people to salvation and Aegis despite those wicked who would empower them. Pierce power wills up youth and Yufa's body, strength and defense. Not really sure how that worked, but hey, I'll take it. That was weird. But we ball. F it, we ball. Okay, so we have that, we have that, we have that, we have missing a treasure there, missing a couple treasures there, missing a treasure there, got all of that. Haven't been to there yet, haven't been to here yet. Got all of that, got all of that. Got some of that, but I can't do all of this yet. Got all of the surroundings except for one petal. Curious as to where that one petal is. Oh yeah, I was searching for that for a while, and there's the prison. Wonder if the petal's like back here somewhere. Okay. good. Ended up being 200 scissors and burst pounds. Oof, rough. But hey, you got it. That's the important thing, right? As long as it was at a price you were willing to pay, then I guess it all ends up, it's all turning up Millhouse. Okay, let's go. This wall's a little suspect. Must have been repaired not too long ago. They did a pretty shoddy job from the looks of it. See through it with my eyes. It is most definitely hollow within. I can sense a room just beyond. The thing that made that roar might be in here then. Just like Kratos said. Hey, cowgirl, why don't you whip out that gift of yours? What? Want me to knock it down? It's not like the garrison and the knights are tripping over themselves to patrol here. No one's gonna come marching out over a little noise. Well, sure, but this thing's so old, I'd probably just destroy the whole thing. And go easy on it. You've got a lot of nerve telling me that, Kratos. Alrighty, let's smash this thing. Staying clear of debris, everyone. Hold down square. Bam. Okay, so she can break walls. Wow. Damn. It's like you were made for this. You know it. We should be able to explore within these ramparts now. Shall we proceed? Yeah, let's proceed. Let's go. Valkyrie Hammer can destroy special walls and shields. If battle is blocked, smash one through yourself. Breakable walls can be seen with third eye. Perfect. This rampart has been here since the 100 Years' War, right? Groaning Grotto. For a structure more than half a century in age, its interior is surprisingly clean. Last I heard, the Romans have been keeping the palace tidy, or place tidy. My guess is they want on hand as a stronghold in case of a revolt. So what kept us safe from the outside will be used to keep us in? I don't like that one bit. Meh, to the victors go the spoils. That's just how it is, like it or not. Returning to the subject at hand, what manner of roar was it you heard? I had been unable to detect it over the cheering of the crowd. It was that kind of roar. Hello, see you, buddy. Just busy sorting out stuff in the house for meeting tomorrow. Ah, nice. Well, nice to see you too as well, Dex. How's it going? Hope it's going well. Have you finally beat Grandia with your beefed up Justin yet? Or has that been on hold? Was that? Answer enough for you? It appears to be coming from further inside. Yufa? Setting that for a stream and farming up stuff. Nice. Alright, let's get this show on the road. The sooner we find this thing, the sooner we make sure this never happens again. See, I'm a sucker for weapons bigger than the person using them, and I love this. Especially because it's like kind of an axe, but it's like she's hitting it with effectively the top of a halberd. like it's not just an axe. It's a very pointy axe. Okay, let's get that. Okay. Her hits are slow. I generally don't like playing as the slow hit characters in the East games, just because going fast feels good. Like as I said before, I like the kinetic feeling of East, which I wonder, can I? Cool. Okay, so you can do it with anyone so long as you're using the charge. That's good. Okay, that was fine. Okay. There we go. Let's get that soul number. But yeah, this is the difficult part about playing two JRPGs at the same time, where it's like, okay, controls, because I keep trying to, I think, do the Xenoblade equivalent of like all the stuff. Where it's like, oh yeah, like, oh, this is map, no it's not. Oh, this is map, no it's not. It keeps happening. Oh wait, no. Let me. Excuse me. Let's run up this wall. Well, the nice part is, in terms of compared to Xenoblade, I feel like I have a lot more ability to traverse the environment. Because otherwise, like Xenoblade, it's like, okay, yeah, you can jump a little bit, and you can go a whole bunch of places, but most of the time, what you're dealing with is just kind of finding X ramp. I think when they changed map button from Y to star button, is that's it. Yeah, that's probably gonna be one that hits me hard. Okay. Oh, this is not a... Yeah, okay. Guess that's not a run-up cliff. Whatever. But yeah, hopefully that doesn't mess me up. I'm also debating whether or not, because I'm expecting to probably finish East 9 before I finish Xenoblade. Like, if that is not the case, I'll consider myself very surprised. I'm thinking what'll happen is I'll probably, after I beat East 9, I'll probably just focus only on Xenoblade, because those games are so extensive and long. Luckily, I only have one, the after story of 1, and then 2 in Torna. I don't have to go through all of 3 again because I did that on stream already, so yeah, I don't feel the need to do that another time because that one's still pretty fresh in my brain. I finished it. What, did I finish at the start of this year, or was that last year? I can't remember, but I remember I did it. So you break that wall. Yeah, I can break the wall. I just wanted to go because they introduced the wall break, colossal windhole deposit. Because they introduced the break thing, I presume every time I can break a wall, that is forward progress. So I wanted to come over here and get not forward progress first. But yes, and I do like I enjoy how the ability to break said things is on everyone, so long as you're just doing charge. The only thing I wish is like you didn't have to do like the charge. Like I wish it was almost just on a button, because having to, it's like you can't just like hold charge and it not putting out like a preemptive attack. Like it always has to be, you always have to do an attack and then afterwards it does, it starts the charge sequence, which is kind of annoying. That's like the only thing I would say is a little bit of a annoyance.
Must be ancient. The whole place is falling apart.
Indeed.
I'll smash through everything that gets in our way.
You seem to be enjoying yourself, Yuka.
I get to break everything! All these ancient ruins, screw them! I'm gonna break them! Okay, let's save, because I haven't saved in a bit. I was thinking...
Leave it to me. I'll handle this.
What's... Nope. Going on here. That's over there. Over here.
Treasure chest located.
Come on. There we go. I was trying to get the down attack several times. Yellow shawl. Nox that way.
I have detected something.
Wow, baby. I love killing spiders because, you know what? It's a thing that I would really want to do. Like, if you show me giant spider, my first instinct would be I want to kill that big thing. It should not exist. So putting giant spiders in video games as you know, primary enemies very feels appropriate. Because it's like, yes, no, realistically, I would want to take this course of action that my characters are doing right now. Kill it with fire, please. I don't live in Australia. I don't want to live in Australia. And I certainly don't want their obscene, massive spiders and all that other stuff that, you know what, only should reside in hell. I am perfectly fine with not having that in my life. Okay.
Taking point.
Come on. Take out the spider. Bastard.
Leave it to me. It's my
Okay, he's working through his petrify.
I think there's something here.
Nothing there. That's another thing where it's like I keep trying to pull up the minimap for this chunk of area, and then I forget, oh, I can just look at the left side of my goddamn screen right now, and that will show me literally everything that I probably need to see.
Taking point.
Something the matter, Anamona? Not in particular. We have merely been walking for quite some time now. That's true. We should still be inside the city, though. Well, considering the direction we've been heading, I'd say we're somewhere on the cliffs near the prison by now. Wouldn't be surprising given how long we've been walking. I see. That makes sense. Wait, was that roar we heard coming from inside the prison? The plot thickens. Must be some pet if they've got locked up in there. The prison, huh? You got some stuff at the
What a
prison?
beautiful view.
Oh, the city looks tiny from here. Except your house, Krisha. It's huge.
You got a massive house, Krisha, you bourgeois bitch. Nah, she's not a bitch. She's nice. Oh yeah, sure. Just gonna flaunt your wealth at us, Krisha. Come on. Some of us have caught a bad case of being poor. Adol says, looking at his no money. At his many loans from destroying too many boats. He's like, I'm still paying off the first one. I don't. The second and third really put me under. Tiger Claw. Cool.
Off we go.
It's a poor choice of words coming from a rich person. Huh? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a funny play on words. You're rich in everything but your choice of words. This ends here.
A most impressive feat. You can't escape.
Eat the fucking moon. Oop. There we go. Anything I'm missing? Doesn't seem like it.
I have
See, I have a feeling that when I get back to the Xenoblade, I'm just gonna be trying to click in the thumbsticks and be like, why can't I see through walls? And be like, oh yeah, because I don't have magic doll eyes. Hello, weird thing. Oh, okay. Can you turn around again? I like the back better. The front, I don't like the front. The back looked like a starfish or something. Front is this fortress loading artillery and secto canam. And they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming. Ah. There we go. Yeah, this thing has big health. Okay. And we're just beating the hell out of its face. It's going. It's slowly going. See, if I ever saw a... reason as to why I might want to boost people's damage with some weapons, this would be a pretty good reason. Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's bosses take a lot longer when you've not boosted your damage very much. Ow. Luckily, I put all my HP onto Adol, so it, so he's able to just take those hits. Oh, damn it! I wanted to still have the crit, which it might still be active. Yeah, it was still active. Good. Damn it! I have trouble getting the R1 out on the initial dispatch of the wind blades. Raised to ashes is such a good super line. Right? Like that's a really good super line. Like, if you're using the word raised, you're doing pretty good. We'll activate just as... Oh, yeah, no, I mean... That's why I did it, because I didn't need to activate it, but it doesn't matter. And it doesn't, like, hold out the cutscene to let you finish, so it just, like, fades to black. And doesn't have the sound effects play. I love it.
Here I go.
Good. Let me just check up here. Get that 2,000 gold. Anything I'm missing? No, it doesn't seem like it.
I'll handle this.
Yeah, so the easiest way I feel like to charge without having to do a pre-attack to charge something is to use a skill and then hold square during the skill, like animation. because you're still able to charge that. So I figured out the tech.
Here I go.
And turn around. And this way. Ooh. Honestly, I like this dungeon. It's good. It's not like as complex as some of the previous ones in terms of structure, but you know what? If dungeons kept getting more and more and more complex, I feel like you would run the risk of them just becoming too complex, right? Like trying to fit every single traversal option into every subsequent dungeon would just make them annoying. Whereas I feel like if you focus on using 1 or 2 per dungeon, even after you unlock a new one, it's probably better for the end result, right? And it's like you don't need many uses for glide in a dungeon, right? Because you would have, that also forces geometry of the dungeon, which, you know, could be a potentially bad thing, right? It's like, okay, how do we force a big distance that warrants a glide? And it's like, okay, well, we have to figure something out, and that's kind of hard sometimes. Right there, it's like, okay, yeah, we have the one. Also, I missed the. Oh no, I didn't miss the thing. Probably supposed to see it like this. Come on. Life elixir acquired. Worth it to come back here. 100%. Give me more. Yes, if I can have Adol's health total be really high without the need for like accessories or defensive options increasing it, that means by the end of the game he can potentially equip a bit more specialized armor and stuff that's like purely for defense, instead of additionally trying to equip ones that are for both HP and defense, or even specialized ones that might have weird effects that I might otherwise not choose to do if his HP were not up to snuff. Dry aged meat. Honestly, I could go for some jerky right now. Had some pigs in a blanket for the first time in a long time at the training today, because the training itself was at like a relatively high-end college in like a investment or conference center kind of setting, but they just had, they feed breakfast, lunch, and dinner for the people staying overnight there. Although I might be able to get free dinner tomorrow, I don't know. And like the food that they were put out, even like just throughout the day to snack on, it was like next level. I was like, what the hell is this?
Likely from when this was a fortress.
Huh? I wonder, can we... Cool, okay, we can break you.
Let us go,
And also, this is the place with traps. I don't know if these guys can survive the traps, so we're just going to save there, because I don't trust.
Is this a dead end?
Look up. Smashing things ain't the only way to get around.
Off we go.
I mean, do I even need to look up? Oh, fucker. Okay, bitch, I'm trying to explore.
Oh my.
Stop interrupting me. I'm trying to explore. Where? Okay, it's up there. Nope. Okay. Nope.
Treasure chest located.
Damn it. I feel like that's what I need to do. I need to... Because otherwise I don't really get how I would get up there. Well. Let's go over here first and drop these. Doesn't hurt. Who reset these as well? Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. That's how you do it. It just turns into a flat wall. Duh. Tempest Elixir! Could I have also gotten it from... Probably not. Okay. Oh. I think I need that. Cool. Let's save.
Taking point.
Leave it to me.
Oh, wait. But yeah, I do like when you come back into the prison as the monstrums, and it's like, oh yeah, all these enemies that, like, it was taking other Adol, Doppel Adol, I don't know, multiple hits to take out, and you're just like one tapping them. It's like, okay, that's how much stronger these people are. This is the interior of the prison. Yes, it would appear the passage led here after all. Big surprise. Whoever made that roar must be somewhere up ahead. If that's the case, who's keeping it here? And for what? Nothing good if I had to guess. Let's just be careful for now. Nothing good if I had to guess. Right? Anyone keeping a monster like that probably can't be doing it with the best of intents. Please don't at all. I'm nervous enough as it is. Let us proceed. The answers we seek are likely dwelling deeper within. Okay, time for a sweatshirt off. It's nice and cool today, so I had the window open, and when I got back, it was nice and cool, and now I was like, yeah, you know what, kind of want to, oh yeah, what sacramentals do I have on right now? Acquisition, gift gauge, charge faster, okay, both are fine. Oop, person outside of the cell. What's going on there? Oh, the Inquisitor. A woman. Preposterous. Could this be what he testified about during the interrogation? Hiding something. But what? I'll just have to find out for myself. We've seen that lady in town before. What was it she was observing? Huh, what is that? Some kind of lizard? Does that not seem that does not seem entirely correct. Though how exactly I cannot say. Fierce little guy, ain't he? Perhaps the roar we heard originated from this creature? Pretty sure we're looking for something a lot bigger than this. Still, what is this creature doing locked up in here in the first place? Exotic pets have been pretty popular in high society, but not quite like this. Well, we're not gonna figure it out twiddling our thumbs around here. Looks like from easy. It kind of does. But I think the weird stuff on its head is kind of supposed to indicate that's probably one of the Mures. But yeah, it does kind of look like a dinosaur, so maybe that's what she was like referring to, because obviously Adol was like, yeah, so I went to this island, it was called Sayre, and it was pretty cool. I was chosen basically as the scion of the human race because I'm awesome and I'm sick. And we fought a whole bunch of dinosaurs using orichalcum, you know, that legendary metal that people didn't think existed. Yeah, we used that. Yeah, I killed a whole bunch of dinosaurs. Pretty cool. Then also, hey, guess what? There was a big fucking tree that was going to wipe out the planet and all the life on it. And we took care of that. And then a girl who seemed to have the hots for me, because who doesn't, turned into the goddess of evolution and reshaped the world so that, yeah, we're not all gonna die from tree. So you're saying there were dinosaurs. I don't believe you. All the rest, whatever. But dinosaurs? Pfft, come on. Oh yeah, and the girl who had the hots for me was basically like the dinosaur equivalent of a human. Right? Like from like apes to humans, dinosaur to human. She was kind of like that. So she was fucking beef strong and could catch fish real good like. Anyway, after let's look at... There we go. Damn it, I was really hoping I could just knock KO them. Oh, that would have been really funny. That would have been so funny. I mean, they do show up through the wall as enemy type. It's locked. Okay. Let's run down the hallway. Oh, people
There
are
seems to
screaming.
be quite the commotion. I wonder what's causing it.
Hello.
Preposterous! Preposterous, I say!
She's running with her eyes closed and didn't see the people that she probably should have seen the most. Convenient.
Isn't that the lady from earlier?
She must have been pretty scared if she didn't notice us. Now I'm dying to know what she saw.
Retreat! Retreat at once! Damn it all! Nobody said it was this strong!
Make sure the garrison doesn't find out about this.
You got it, Fret. See, I just hear it now. Anytime I hear certain characters have been like ingrained in my brain as like, oh, this is that voice. So now it's like, oh yeah, there's Fret. Oh, that's Eustace. Oh yeah, there we go. And that's all that happens now. I'm like, oh yeah, that's that character. I don't know the voice actor's name. But hey, I know other characters that they voiced. That's in there.
What are the Monstrums doing here?
Well, we heard the roar.
Come on! All that matters right now is Master Shadowlord's orders!
Really? You're just gonna say, whatever? The Monstrums? Yes, come on. These people are ridiculous.
I have a bad feeling about this.
And Kong's like, I have a good feeling about
I
this.
don't. Sounds like a good time to me.
Yup. There we go. We love our bloodthirsty lad.
An opportune chance to rest.
Yo, is that a dinosaur? Yo, are we actually gonna be fighting fucking dinosaur? Yo, is that specifically? Yeah! I mean, he's more crystally, but he's dinosaur.
Nice. What is this thing?
We don't have orichalcum weapons, though.
I've heard this roar before. Adol, I think that's the same one we heard at the Colosseum.
It looks much more ferocious than I had anticipated.
Adel, you're not gonna say anything?
That's what I like to hear.
Savage of the Around is primordial. Yeah, it's a primordial. Avogadrigo. Yep. Yep. I know what's up with you, my man.
This thing's on another level. Just what the doctor ordered.
What is it? Its skin is tougher than anything I've ever seen.
Its weak points can be discerned with astute observation. We just need a few well-aimed strikes.
Okay, so that's how they're doing this boss instead, where it's like in the previous game. Okay, so we got a new skill, so let's put that on. Okay, so that's almost maxed. Slash Prisoner's Grasp. Round up enemies with a pall of darkness or striking them all at once. One square. Okay, and luckily this enemy type, maybe because it's just ingrained in my body from fighting the primordials, I'm pretty easily able to get the skill guard. Damn it. I saved that. There we go. Come on, bitch. But yeah, I do like incorporating the crystals into its body, and making it so you have to break them. I think that's cool. You're doing an explosion, guarantee it. That's a big AoE on it as well. It's really cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Mastered Swift Raid. It's good.
What is it doing?
It is being engulfed by its own flames.
It's so powerful.
I like how they just kind of mixed dinosaur and dragon with this. It's like its own flames. It's like dinosaurs don't have flames. Or I don't think they would. Okay. But it's really cool. You're a lot cooler than you were on Seiren. Is it the Baldukian energy? Is it the criminal energy? Oh god, dude. You hit hard. There we go. Ult immediately before he gets to attack, and also puts me in. There we go. Take it on the chin and just skill through it. But yeah, we killed it, even though we don't have orichalcum weapons. Don't worry about it. We should also make sure it's dead. Just put sword right through the eye.
Did we defeat it? This beast, it just wouldn't stay down.
Yes. Its strength surpassed that of the creatures in the Grimwald.
Yeah, Seiren was pretty tough.
It was tougher than I thought. I'll give it that.
Oh? Oh, okay, so I guess did they not take it from Seiren? Did they,
It's gone.
was it crafted from curse energy?
I've never seen a beast like that. What about you, Adel? You're the adventurer, aren't you?
Yeah. That looked like a primordial.
Primordials, huh? Where have I heard that before?
Well.
Something about giant lizards that ruled the world a long time ago.
You're right. I remember when everyone was talking about them a while back. I believe they're currently being researched in Garmin. But they should have been extinct for ages now.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, though.
Then what's something that's supposed to be extinct doing in this prison?
Isn't it obvious? Someone must have brought it here.
This area seems to be under the jurisdiction of the Hieroglyph Knights.
Yeah. I wonder what the bigwigs are up to.
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
Definitely.
Yeah, probably.
100%. Like, no doubt.
I apologize for the disturbance, Monstrums.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hello, Shadowlord. How's it going, man?
Shadowlord! I thought I smelled a rat.
Do you wish to duel again so soon, Hawk? A hasty decision. 20 points. You have only just bested my primordial, have you not?
What's that? Is that a confession I hear? You're admitting that this primordial was your doing?
Denying it would serve no further purpose. Now, Crimson King, I had every confidence you would find this place, sooner or later.
Why is there a primordial here?
You should find out for yourself. Is that not your way of doing things?
I mean, sure, but I mean, like, I'm also not opposed to asking the questions.
But unfortunately, you will glean no such information here.
Does he know who you are at all?
I mean, it's not like his monstrum form looks all that different from his normal person form.
Master
Like-
Shadowlord, are you aware of the incident at the Colosseum?
Like, everyone else here at least changes their looks significantly. Adol compared to Crimson King is not very different. The difference is Adol disguised to Crimson King is different, but that's only if you think him disguised is his default, right? People who've seen Adol as Adol and then see Crimson King would be like, oh, Adol's hair's longer and he's wearing some edgy clothes. Weird. But it'd only be people in Balduke who have only seen Adol in dark hair, blue hair form. They'd be like, oh, who's that? That's surprising.
I have received a report of it, yes.
Then you should know that this primordial set that bull into a rage.
I do. It is most regrettable that lives were endangered.
I knew it. Then tell me, what are the Hieroglyph Knights even for?
Yufa.
The citizens of Balduke entrust the Hieroglyph Knights with their lives. You're supposed to protect them. So what were you thinking? Hiding something so dangerous in the prison?
You are the Raging Bull, correct? If you wish to know why this is happening, or who you are, then seize the answer to your questions by force.
Who we are? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so Shadowlord seems to know something about the Monstrums, presumably about the Nox.
We're done playing your games, Shadowlord. Cut the crap and tell us what you know.
You must learn the truth for yourselves.
Bullshit.
The truth is not so simple that it can be explained by words alone. Only when you discover it on your own can you make a meaningful decision.
Fine. Fun thing for everybody, just hit 777 for strength on Justin. Nice! Roll them lucky numbers, hit them slots!
And when that time comes, you will understand that our actions are not driven by treachery.
How does that have anything to do with what we're asking you?
Hit 666 before. Damn. And the devil didn't happen?
Everyone, the alarm bells.
Go play roulette when your strength was 666. Why? Because all the numbers on a roulette wheel add up to 666. That's why it's called the Devil's Game. There's your bit of trivia for the day.
Adol, I sense people approaching.
The knights you passed earlier must have reported you. We have authority over this sector, but Roman soldiers will respond to the alarm.
666 always appears around me, but I don't mind it. I just like the idea of someone just walking through their house and there's the devils popping out of windows everywhere, just looking like, succumb to sin. You're just like, I don't mind it. He's a great guy. You know, it's just nice knowing someone else is in the house with me. Casual damage in the game, 666. Yeah, casual dot. Yeah.
Escape while you still can.
And miss this chance to fight you? You're not getting off that easy.
I have no desire to run nor hide, Hawk. Or should I say, Lieutenant Credo Eiblinger.
Eiblinger.
What?
Well, shit, he knows. I can beat this boss and got 149 gold checks. Gold 668. Nice.
Nothing gets past you, does it, Master Shadowlord?
I mean, it's not like your voice is any different.
Escape diminish the longer we wait.
Fine. Let's get out of here.
Like, out of everyone, right, like, it's like your voice doesn't change in monstrum form. Out of everyone, Doll has the best ability to remain unknown as to who her true identity is because hers is the most unrealistic in normal, like, world, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, I'm just a doll who got cursed so can become a bigger doll that looks very different. Like, no one would believe that. But everyone else is like, oh yeah, your voice, I get you. It's like, oh yeah, I could place you. After the encounter with the Primordial, its roar was never heard. See, that's actually an interesting thing, right? If they could have a blind Baldukian, like, be near the scenes of, like, the Monstrum incidents and try to hear who, like, what they're saying, and then just have that Baldukian go around the city and be like, yo, if you hear the voice of one, tell us, and we'll be able to hopefully find them, right? Because you would recognize the voice, you wouldn't have an appearance to, like, skew your perception. After the encounter with the Primordial, its roar was never heard again. The postponed events at the Colosseum resumed as if nothing had happened. Elle and Felix healed quickly, and life returned to normal. Or so they thought. The Monstrum's visit to the prison left them with countless questions and uncertainties. What could the master of the Hieroglyph Knights be planning? What is his involvement with the Monstrums? Each clue they discovered only evoked more mysteries to be unveiled.
Hey, there's something that's been bothering me for a while.
Yeah, what's up, Damien?
There's always something bothering you.
Okay, Luca.
You ever wonder why these inmates are being held here, in this tower? Why is it that they get treated differently than the rest of the special sector? And do you ever see those traps they set up to discourage inmates from escaping?
It's beyond my pay grade to be asking questions like that. But if you ask me, they're probably criminals they really don't want people finding out about.
What? You mean like they're bloodthirsty murderers or something?
Probably.
That red-haired prisoner doesn't look like one, though.
Hey man, wanna know why my hair's red? I dyed in the blood of my enemies. It's this crimson because I've dyed it so many times.
He congratulated me when I told him my wife gave birth.
Oh, congratulations, Damien.
I don't mean just murderers. A long time ago, a prisoner with an iron mask was held here. They said it was a royal who lost the fight for the throne. Don't be fooled by appearances. That red-haired guy's probably got a history too.
Yeah, my history is 9 games long, including this one. Just about.
Does that mean he's a high-profile prisoner?
No, high-profile inmates belong in the special sector downstairs, like you said. Come on, enough with the chatter. Let's finish up the rounds.
I hope at some point we get a game where Adol's like a jacked 40-year-old. Like, I want that. I want jacked Adol with like a scruffy beard. Right? But he still is like he's still just like Wanderlust incarnate. Like, I want that. I want that so bad. Right. Still picking up the ladies. Got a promise with Marius to keep. Hopefully he's still in the chapel today. Well, we know Al lives till 90s, so it could be. I thought he only lived to like 63. He lives to 90s? Damn, okay. Look at him. Wait. Which... Oh, wait, I need to unlock it first before I can fast travel, right? No, prison floor plan. Chapel. Time to go to chapel. It's time to get our prayer on, fellas. It's time to pray to the Lord above that, hey, get bitches. Yep. Oh, hey there, Al. We meet again. Taking another nap, huh? Got me. I've always had a hard time clearing my head without a good nap. Let's get right to it. Remember those access passes I mentioned last time? Gonna need one if you plan on getting around here in the special sector. As long as you got a pass on you, guards won't suspect a thing. Is getting one difficult? Well, it isn't easy, that's for sure. But it's not impossible either. See, there's this inmate here in the special sector. Let's just call him an exchanger. Getting his help on this is your best bet. Your only one, actually. Sounds like one gutsy inmate. Well, he's not in here for being a law-abiding citizen, you know? Apparently, the guards have been paid off enough to turn a blind eye to his dealings. First thing to know, he only accepts prospective exchanges in person. In other words, you're gonna need to find him yourself over at the salon. Once you think you found him, wait until he gives you the code word. Sounds like a cautious man. Well, I would be too if I were the one running the risks. Which one goes better with tea? Sugar or jam? Once he asks you that, you're gonna respond with brandy. That's the code word that tells him you're there for business. From there, the rest is up to you. Sound like a plan at all? See what I can do. Thanks, man. Great. I'm sure you'll put it off just fine out there at all. This sector's linked to all sorts of places. Communal cells, the penal labor mines. Having an access pass will make things that much more convenient for you. Anyway, just be patient until he strikes up a conversation with you. As for me, I'll be taking a little doze off here till you get back with the good news. Time to sleep. Sleep for me. Time to go get some brandy. I don't like brandy, frankly. Special sector. I mean, I don't like alcohol. That's the long and short of it. But I have a feeling that brandy would burn a little too much for my liking, even within the realm of not really imbibing. Hello, fella. You have an exclamation point on your head. I'm also looking down at the main map, expecting there to be dotted lines going to the story progress because of Xenoblade, but that's not how this one works. Brazen man. The man gave Adol a silent once-over, but nothing more. Hey you, let me ask you something. Which one goes better with tea? Sugar or jam? Brandy. Good choice. You're just as easy to pick out as I've been told. Come with me. I'll hear what you have to say. You're easy to pick out because of your red hair. Name's Bratchett. Bratchett the Exchanger. Don't bother introducing yourself. The identities of those I deal with are of little importance to me. It matters if they got anything viable enough worth exchanging for. Quid pro quo. That's my ironclad rule. You want something, you gotta give something. So let me just ask you this. What is it you're after here? I want an access pass. Hey, keep your voice down. You know what you're saying, right? All sorts of unsavory types here. Someone will be asking why you need it. The thing is, an access pass is almost like a form of identification here. So naturally, there ain't a lot of them out in circulation. I can get you your pass. But I'll need something of equal value in return. It'll have to be something rare. Something you wouldn't normally find here in the prison. Sorry, but I don't have anything. I had a feeling that might be the case. If you don't have something of equal value to trade, procure it. Understood. I'll do just that. Good to know you're quick on the uptake. There's one thing you do have in your possession right now. It's information. There's a fella here who knows how to put a price on a good piece of intel. Find him, and the two of you just might be able to work something out. Now be off with you, kid. Chop chop. Okay, thanks, bro. Much appreciated. Okay. Hello there, sir. Oh yeah, single jump is probably the fastest for this at all. Like, you can kind of feel it in like how fast, like, if you're like looking at the pillars, you can feel how much faster they go when you're in the middle of jump. Hello there, drunk old man. Pardon me, you would have to be searching for something, would you? I've heard talk about a red-haired newcomer slipping in and out of chapel, you see. Are you the informant? Well, now, good on you for figuring that out. My name's Gauss, but folks around here know me better as the informant. You seem to be going through a spot of trouble, am I right? I may not have exactly what you want, but I do have something of equal value. I trust you catch my meaning. I can't trust you at all. And then our little chat ends here, with me no worse for wear. But should you reconsider, all you need to do is provide me with information privy only to you. Well, I can tell you about those thieves. What about info on the interrogator? How about the layout of the watchtower? Info about those thieves. Oh? By the thieves, you mean the ones who barged into the prison a while ago? Yes? Information is only as good as it's fresh, I'm afraid. You're gonna have to give me a better than that. Layer of the watchtower. The watchtower? You're referring to the one located in the corner of the special sector, I presume. Intel on off-limits area like that would be quite valuable indeed. See, I thought he would have already known that. Or would be if I even cared to know. Sorry, but no dice. What info on the interrogator? Talking about that haughty snob of a lass, aren't you? I have had a good deal of inmates requesting particulars about her. Very well, you piqued old Gosh's interest. I'll take whatever you know. You told Gosh everything you knew about Ingrid. Oh, I see. So her name is Ingrid, and she's here on direct orders from Rome. Yes, this is useful information. Useful information indeed. But if I may ask one thing, how do I know it's reliable? Should this prove false, my reputation as an informant will plummet. How do you plan to guarantee the credibility of this so-called scoop? You'll just have to trust me. Now, why would I place my faith in someone I've only just met today? This won't be enough to earn you any compensation, I'm afraid. How about if I vouch for him? You? I'll stake my word on his. Is that credibility enough for you? I don't know. Haven't you only just met this red-haired lad yourself? I'll go so out of your way to vouch on his behalf. You know full well the way I operate as an informant. That I do. You, of all people, should be able to tell right away whether someone is lying, no? After all, an informant who can't tell lies from truth is hardly one worthy of trust. Well, of course I can. Don't think you can sell me short just because I'm old. I knew the lad was telling the truth the moment he opened his mouth. You fuck. Oh, you did, huh? Yeah. Oh, all right. There's no room for doubt anymore thanks to your wheedling. Here you are, Sonny. Due compensation for the tip-off. You receive a small box. Within that box is a premium cigar sourced from Bretagne. My sources say one of the nobles in the special sector has been requesting one. I've no doubt in my mind Bratcher will jump at the chance to snatch it up. Thank you very much. You should probably check the box, though. You really are a peculiar one. Hey, you practice a man of dignity, but I realize now you're just a patsy. You have to play your cards better if you plan on making it in here. Oh, not a moment too soon, huh? You're taking longer than I expected, so I figured I'd come check on you. Guess I just ended up meddling in things, though, huh? Nah, I almost got ripped off there. You think so? Somehow I get the feeling you would have managed on your own anyway. Hey, alright, this should be enough to get you that access pass. Once you do, then we can really start getting down to business. To defeat the Huns, did they send me guys to kill the Huns? The Huns, the Huns, the honey Huns. The Huns, the Huns, the Huns. The Huns, the honey Huns, the Huns. Oh, you're back. So, what'd you bring? It's gotta be at least moderately valuable, or the exchange is off. Present the premium cigar to Bratchett. I don't believe it. Is that premium Bretagne cigar you got there? He managed to pry it out of that old miser's hands, I'll never know. You know, these outside the prison is hard enough as it is. Valuable enough for you? I'll say, there's an upper-class inmate who's been wanting one of these for a while now. You'll hear no complaints from me. Here, you're in this. And I'll receive the access pass on the way. Heard anything about any inmates disappearing from the prison? Did they break out? We're talking more than just a few people here, kid. You know this place ain't easy to bust out of. How about this, then? You ever hear of a place called the Restricted Sector? Not until just now, no. Sounds familiar. That's so. You heard one of the rumors going around recently. Apparently, only a few special few knights and soldiers are allowed in or out of it. Word is that all those folks who up and vanished ended up taken there. course, rumors like that are a gold a dozen here, but we can't be too careful. You need anything else? You know where to find me and what to say. Nice doing business with you, kid. I do like how it's like, oh, a dime, or instead of doing a dime a dozen, it's a gold a dozen, because they don't have the concept of a dime here. That's not their currency. Jump, 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 jump. Hey there, Adolf. I take it you're the proud new owner of a special sector access pass now? It's all thanks to you. This prison's full of zany characters. Yeah, you put a bunch of criminals together and you're bound to get some oddballs. More importantly, you should be able to get around better now that you have a pass. So, what's Adolf the Red got next on his agenda? I'd like a better idea of what's going on. Spoken with the calm sensibilities of a true adventurer. Like I mentioned before, this prison's chock full of mysteries to unravel. We should work on gathering intel before taking any decisive action. Why don't we split up for a while and see what we can find out? Sounds good. Glad you get it. We'll stand out too much if we work as a pair. Plus, I figure you'll have a better time going at it on your own. Alright, we're on the same page then. Let's get to it. We can rendezvous at the chapel if things start going south. Best of luck, my friend. Be seeing you in a bit.
See you later, bro. Go beyond the gates. Let me through. I demand it.
Well, you want to go to Korea? There's no one here every day. I won't stop you if you want a breather. Just let me verify your access pass first. You present your access pass. Checks out. Proceed.
The Roman soldiers are stationed in this central wing too. So don't try anything funny, alright? You got it, bucko. Sure don't hope no one stabs me in the back. Wow. Goodness, what am I to do?
You! I'd recognize that mop of red anywhere!
Unfamiliar inmate addresses you.
Oh, so you're gonna play dumb, huh? You remember damn well who I am. The hell you roaming about for? Don't tell me you have an access pass!
Inmate 163, no talking during labor hours. Unless you fancy yourself a nice long visit to solitary.
Why, these guys are the one who set me up!
There's another stink and I'll see to it you get another few shifts to enjoy. Am I understood? You there. You have the proper authorization, I assume? You present your access pass. Alright, move along then. You may have a pass, but that doesn't give you permission to cause any trouble.
You've got to be kidding me. What did I do to deserve this?
Be a dick, that's what.
That's what you did, bitch. You were a dick.
And that is your comeuppance. If you don't want bad things to happen to you, generally the easiest way to avoid such things is to not be a dick. Because it doesn't prevent bad things from ever happening to you, but it makes it so at least people-caused ones are less likely. This appears to be the central tower. You can see the regular inmates being readied for penal labor a ways away. You spot the man you met when you first arrived in Balduke, the warden of the prison. Some sort of problem must have arisen from the look of it. Perhaps following him will lead you to information that will help you escape. Yeah. My God, look, I can just walk in here. How's it going? Prison training grounds. Hey, how's it going, man? Cleaning in. Warren Belcher forced his way in just a little while ago. He just kept barreling through no matter how much the Knights told him to stop. Thanks to that, the Knights aren't keeping watch. But there's still plenty outside. I'm never gonna break out of this joint, am I? Kinda looks like Swin from Reverie. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. Okay. Let's save. The restricted sector lies ahead. Those without permission are barred from entry. Stereo lock is fitted on the door, but seems to have been unlatched. The prison warden head this way. Open the door. We're going in. Because we're never going to get an opportunity to, come this way again. I see. So this is a restricted sector, huh? Think it's true that all those missing inmates were actually brought here? From the look of it, even the Romans have a tough time getting in. Why is Warden Belcher here? That's a good question, too. Balduke Prison was seized from Gilead by the Roman army. Get that's the garrison who assigns the knights their guarding duties. But what we're seeing here is pretty at odds with what we've heard. Yeah, at all. You don't suppose there's any chance we could get ourselves inside? I mean, we made it this far. I'd like to see just what they're keeping in there. I was thinking just the same. Oh, you'd say that? Gray minds really do think alike, huh? I only doubt we'll be able to sneak in from the front. Why don't we try looking around? See if we can find another way in. Another way into the restricted sector. Marius is now accompanying you.
How should we get in? Maybe through the ventilation shafts? There's a door northwest of the courtyard. If there is a way in, it'll be through there.
Northwest of the courtyard. Yeah, let's walk away. Hello there. There it is. Scary's pretty sparse too. The air vent I mentioned is in the warehouse of the penal labor site, just past that door. No likelihood, it should connect right to the restricted sector, given its location. Let's go check it out. Time for air vent times. God, his vertical on his sprinter, like his vertical anyway is very high. Right, like we're looking at a door. Right. Right, and he's able to jump, like, effectively half. Actually, you know, look at his. Yeah, he's able to jump his full body height. Or at least. Yeah, because if you look at, like, where his head starts and where it ends, it's, like, about a full thing. Like, that's very, very, very good jump. There's an air vent hidden behind the storage containers. Not very hidden, because it's a massive vent. Got a blind spot. No one ever bothers with proper patrols in here. This air vent should have another one just like it on the other end. Might be our way into the restricted sector. It's worth a try in any case. Clear the way. Alright, let's get this over with before someone spots us. Okay, go through the air vent.
Just crawl. Venting. Solid snake, I'm at all. I'm red snake.
Yeah, that's a bit of a squeeze. Looks like my hunch was right. Into the restricted sector without too much trouble. Start looking around. Yeah, now that we've gone this far, can't go back until we figure something out.
This place looks different from the other sectors. It's missing that prison pizzazz, you know?
Prison pizzazz.
This must be the archives.
Get me books. Map of Balduke Fortress acquired. Nice.
Balduke Fortress? Looks like time's
Oh
really
yeah,
taking its toll
it's
on
fortress,
this
not prison.
It's ancient. Must be a map of Balduke long before it became a prison city. These lines leading away from the fortress must be the old escape routes. There are parts of this map that are too damaged to make out, though.
Got a real treasure there, Marius. Might be able to use this to escape.
Not a bad idea at all. Maybe the escape routes are still intact. One leading.
Dogi, I can seem to fit through the vent because my ass.
Dogi, I can't seem to fit through the vent because my ass is dummy thick and the sounds of my butt cheeks keep alerting the ROMs.
There's one connecting the Jillian mines and the cemetery.
Dogi, I can't seem to fit through the vent because my wanderlust is too big and my adventurous instincts are alerting the guards. Connecting the Jillian mines and the okay. The cemetery, the cemetery, the cemetery.
Doesn't it strike you as odd? The prison's underground layout should have been unknown. That means that this map is
super old. It's super old. That's how. I know that voice. That's Belger.
Coming from the other side of that door.
Like I was saying, people will grow suspicious if these unwarranted arrests persist. On top of that, I've been hearing reports of giant monsters in the prison.
It's bullshit.
Upon investigation, I found that your restricted sector was at the center of it all. Some reports even claim that inmates are being taken there.
That is interesting indeed.
Don't play dumb with me, Shadowlord. The Hieroglyph Knights have accomplished much. That's the only reason you were allowed to continue preserving the peace in Balduc. But it's become apparent that your Hieroglyph Knights have crossed the line. I expected you to be more prudent in the absence of the Governor General.
Governor General?
My understanding is that the restricted sector was established 7 years ago. It was during this time that you founded the Glean chapter of the Hieroglyph Knights. I will ask you again, Master Shadowlord. What is it that you're planning here?
75 points. You pass. You are every bit the virtuous man you have always been, Belger. It is admirable. Considering you were assigned to Glia due to your friction with your superiors.
What? How do you know about that?
Oh.
Detain him.
Finally showing your true colors, are you? You can't do this, Shadowlord. What are you gonna do with me?
It is your moment, Belger, to prove your worth to whom the sovereignty of this land truly belongs to. Glia.
Oh, is he is he like trying to resurrect like an ancient god or goddess?
This is treason.
After you are processed, you will be returned to Rome.
Processed?
And then Balduc, no, Glia, will finally be returned to its people.
Yo, okay. Interesting. Interesting.
I don't like the sound of that. I'm pretty sure we heard something we definitely shouldn't have.
Nice. That's the best part.
Warden Belger of the Roman Empire they just detained in there, right?
We should report this.
Maybe. But that'd only place us in their sights too. We should assume that the Knights have seized control of the prison. Anyway, let's get back to the special sector. We didn't hear anything at all.
I heard everything.
Whew, what a day. I hear a lot of rumors, but I never would have guessed the Knights were planning a coup.
We love it. That's what we love to hear. Do they intend on starting a war?
I doubt they're stupid enough to pick a fight head-on with the Roman Empire. But there's no question they're planning on overthrowing them one way or another. They've already struck the first blow by capturing the Roman prison warden. It's probably safe to say that Shadowlord has been planning this for a long time. It's against my better judgment, but I can't turn a blind eye to this. I am a Roman after all.
Yeah, he is.
I need to find a way to report this to the Governor General.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Sorry, Adol. But like it or not, you're part of this too now.
See, like, there's a part of me that I'm like, yo, no, fuck the Roman Empire. I kind of want them to fall. So, but I'm like, I don't dislike Marius, Like it was like we met some nice Roman people, right? Like we met some cool ones, but like I probably will dislike how Shadowlard is doing what he's trying to do, but like the end result is something that I would also want, I feel. Generally. If it is in fact independence for Glia. I don't mind at all.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're enjoying yourself.
Of course I am. I'm Adol Christian. Never sad. Ever.
Shouldn't you be worried someone might notice that you're gone from your cell?
Nah, it's fine. Marius is right. It's nearly time for the rounds. Be best to head back soon.
If the Knights are in control now, then things are going to change around here. We need to tread carefully from now on. Come back to the special sector only when you know it's safe.
Chapter 5 of the Raging Bull's Treasure End.
See, I would like it if we just got cutscenes of just like in the off time of like Adol between his adventures, you just see him just like fucking pumping iron, just like doing push-ups and shit. Like Uncle Iroh in After the Last Airbender when he's in prison. He's just getting absolutely shredded. It's like, okay.
So the Hieroglyph Knights have primordials.
Well, they had one. We don't know if they have more.
Concerning.
They had at least one.
Primordials, huh? Ugh, it's like the Isle of Seiren all over again.
Yeah, right, Dogi?
If you guys thought the Monstrums were crazy, you've got another thing coming. How'd the Hieroglyph Knights even manage to get a hold of one anyway?
So, did the dinosaurs still exist on Seiren? I thought they got rid of them. I thought they were removed with, like, the, with Donna's reset. Maybe not.
Reminds me, you gave us quite a shock when we found out you were a monstrum, Yufa.
I'm sorry, everyone. I wasn't really doing much as a monstrum until now. And I couldn't bring myself to tell everyone at the bar. You were all so busy helping Adol.
There's no need to apologize, darling. You did it for your siblings, right? You're not just their sister. You're a parent to them, too. Aren't they the reason why you didn't close your father's farm?
Yeah.
Don't you agree, my dear Adol?
Family always comes first.
Oh my, Adol. Keep talking like that and I just might fall for you.
I mean, if you haven't already, you will. Come on, man. Adol, absolute unit. He is a perfect package.
I've been meaning to ask you, Shantae. Did you already know about Yufa?
But of course.
You did? How?
Call it intuition, dear. We've been working together for a long time.
And also, your voice is the same.
Is he a bar manager or a mind reader?
I can't believe there's a primordial in the prison, even if it wasn't a real one. I can only speculate what the Hieroglyph Knights were planning. Chandler didn't do us a favor by spelling it out either. However, it does seem like he knew about your curses. We're probably not getting any more answers out of him. I guess it's back to ground zero then, Adol. Yeah.
Never get any more information at the bar.
Oh, there was one thing.
There's a place at the east of the Noble District called the Cultural Heritage Site. Old abandoned buildings and works of art have been left there for years. Recently, there have been sightings of a ghost allegedly harassing tourists.
A ghost? Not this again. Maybe it's a Lemures like the ones you guys find.
Maybe, but normal people can't see Lemures. Maybe it really is a ghost. If it was a monster instead, there would have been casualties.
We've only heard tidbits from several citizens.
As innocuous as it may be, I suppose it is rather curious.
Could be anything.
Yeah, you're right. After finding out about primordials, the last thing we need is a ghost. Sounds like more work than it's worth.
Furthermore, my sources tell me new prisoners were admitted last night. Among them are those with unknown charges, it seems.
How awful. Oh, Parks, we still haven't found your friend yet, right?
I don't like this.
They're planning something. I don't think it's a birthday party. Maybe you'll find something at the Cultural Heritage Site. Want your back out all.
Yeah.
Okay. Chapter 6, The Renegade's Secret. Yeah, so we only have... I mean, this is the last Monstrum to, like, get, right? The Renegade. Unless we do get, Aprilis in our team. But it doesn't seem like we do. Next quest available on the bulletin board. It's available on the bulletin board, don't you know? Come, check the bulletin board. Have fun. Eat drinks. Excuse me. Calling all strongmen. It's that time of year again. Annual strongman event hosted exclusively at Balduke Coliseum. We're looking to recruit one lucky new challenger to take the gauntlet. If your first thought is I'm your strongman, head around the Coliseum reception desk. Referrals welcome. Please don't Pokemon by luck. Have the use of weaponry of any form during the competition. A legend of heroes. A wandering bard named Tetra am I, a poem about a hero I wish to make. This hero's grand tales through myths we rely, but gathering them bears no lucky break. I thus make a plea for someone to take, for someone who knows these matters quite well. Under the bridge is where I do dwell, betwixt Central District and the main square, studying up this elusive intel. Find me, and more of this quest I shall share. Tobacco to go. The following solicitation was posted in private, away from the eyes of the average patron. I'm longing for a taste of home after all this time. Could you deliver a premium Gleean cigar to me? P.S. Make sure the Monstrums deliver it in person. Inmate 906, Balduke Prison, North Wing, 4th floor. Wanted Dragia Haman. Dragia Haman has appeared somewhere along Estat Road. We would be remiss to leave it as is. Thus, I ask that you assist me by subduing it. Report to me once you found success. Cool. Want Dragia Haman. Cool. Easy peasy lemony squeezy. Shamona. Woohoo, yeah. Okay, so one there, one there. One there. Your question mark one. That's a landmark. Is this? That's the Noble District, so I don't think I can go here yet. Gonna go to the Fountain Plaza. Just to check it out. Yeah, so that's definitely what I'm gonna need to work up to. See, I'm curious, like, whenever I play a game, I always think about, like, this speed run for it. And this one I'm interested in because it's like, they have to do quests, right, in the speed run. Or at least unless they're, like, Sans ones where, like, they, do, like, glitches and stuff. Just because without, quests, like, they wouldn't get nearly, like, the amount of Nox they could get, right? Like, the most, like, I feel like time-efficient way to get Nox is the quests. So I'm curious to know if they do, though. Cool. Right, because it's like, each of these, like, yeah, you can do them, and each one gets you 3 Nox each time you do them, or each basic one gets you 3 Nox, which, I mean, is fine, but it's probably not enough to help with anything significantly. So before I do any quests or stuff in this one, this is where I'm going to call it. As I said, this stream is going to be shorter because I have other stuff to do. Almost 2 hours, about 1:50. Wish I could go longer, but I do have other things to take care of. So the streams this week until Friday are going to be shorter. So basically the Wednesday stream is also going to be shorter. Luckily it's East, so it's a bit, like, pretty active. We can get through quite a bit, even in a shorter amount of time. But yeah, so Friday should be perfectly fine for me to do another weekend long stream for Xenoblade, and then we'll just kind of be back to normal schedule afterwards. But regardless, thank you everyone for dropping by. It was great seeing you, 50 Mira, Dex, and everyone else. Hope you all have a very nice night, and will join me next time. Bye.